What's going on, guys? So as you know, the new update just came out. I've had some time now. It's been a couple days to play through the new event dungeons, kind of understand how I feel about them, and now I want to make a video kind of discussing my thoughts. Of course, also see what you guys think about it. So let's jump into this video and talk about these new event dungeons. Really, just my general thoughts on this current event is it's not good at all. It's actually pretty bad, and there's a few reasons why. The number one reason really is just how restricted this event is. I tried doing this boss. This is stage 4, the final version of the solo event dungeon, and I couldn't even do it on my main Catmint, and this is how geared he is. Let me just show you an example. And a lot of people call me kind of a whale because of my gear. This is my main. I still can't even do this boss in stage 4, and I feel like I'm pretty geared out. I mean, I'm not totally whaled out, you know, I still got work on my soul and stuff like that, but I can't even clear this boss, and you need around like a 1.3 million steady DPS to even kill this boss before the timer runs out, because it has such a short timer. Let me see the timer. I think it's like under 3 minutes. Yeah, under 3 minutes to kill this boss with over 200 million HP. Completely ridiculous, because 95% of the player base cannot kill this boss. Really, the only thing most of the player base can even do is 1 through 3 of the turtle boss, and then Desolate Mausoleum, because Burning Mausoleum is very gear heavy too, just like stage 4 of this boss. And to me, that kind of defeats the purpose of events in general. Like, since the launch of Blade & Soul, events have always been about, hey, you can do this on multiple characters, you don't need gear really at all, you can do it on low gear ult characters. It's usually very easy to do the event dungeon, but you get some decent rewards, so you could probably trade them in for a Sacred Vial or a Pet Pack or whatever the hell you want. That's kind of the point of events, where this event is complete opposite. It's like, hey buddy, you don't have Grand Celestial Weapon and your Grand Celestial freaking Soul Shields. Well, guess what? You can't even get any of the loot. And the event turtle boss himself is actually complete garbage. Like, he is really easy to kill. He kind of just like wats around and occasionally does like a little bit of damage to you. And he has like these AoEs he throws out that are like super easy to dodge. You essentially could just sit here and just AFK DPS if you had enough gear and just pop some iframes every once in a while, or maybe just chud like a freaking fortune potion. You're really getting outplayed by the timer. You're not even getting outplayed by the boss himself. And that honestly leads me to my next point, because this could have been really challenging and fun for everyone if they just made it without having the gear requirements. Just make it a challenging solo event dungeon where you have to dodge AoEs and dodge mechanics and like know what you're actually doing and have skill and get rewarded for it for killing the boss, instead of just being gear checked by the timer. Like, that honestly is something I really hate, because you're not getting rewarded for actually being good. You're getting rewarded just for having gear. And this is such a weird thing to do, because you just had the Awakening update, which brought back so many new players. Like, the faction chat during the Awakening update was insane. You had so many questions, so many people asking about this and that. It was actually pretty cool seeing the faction chat so alive again because of the new players coming back and returning players, and it was really awesome. But then a month later, you put out this event where they definitely can't do it. 95% of the player base can't even do it properly. So it's just like, what was the point of doing that? Like, you had all these new players, why not design an event where, hey guys, everyone can do it and get some great loot? That would have been 10 times better. And the really weird thing is, like, all these items here would be great for a new player or a mid-tier player. Grand Celestial Soul Shields 1 through 3, be perfect. Octagonal Gems, perfect. Grand Celestial Steel, help you get to Grand Celestial Weapon. Really awesome for a mid-tier player. But guess what? The mid-tier players can't get these items. The only people that can get these items are the people who don't care about these items. The players who are doing that crazy amount of DPS to complete the event, they already have a full 8 set of the Grand Celestial Soul Shield, so they don't need 1 through 3, completely useless. They don't need the Octagonal Gems because they already have probably triangles or maybe even square gems. And then they definitely don't need Grand Celestial Steel because they already have the Grand Celestial Weapon. So these items are completely useless for the people that can buy them, and the people that would want these items can't get them. So it's such a weird event. Like, I honestly can't believe NCSoft decided to put this event out. Probably the worst part is they put out this update that has like 0 content whatsoever. The only content is the actual event dungeons, and then since no one can even do the event dungeons, you might as well just go in a coma for a month and then wake up in May when there's actually new updates with new content. And funny enough, people were talking about the event in the faction chat, and some people were saying they didn't like it, blah blah blah. And this one person actually responds and he says, hey, well, you know, we can't always have good events. And I just found that logic completely ridiculous. Like, we're just gonna like settle like, oh well, hey, you know, every so often we'll get a crappy event. Like, that's not okay. Like, we shouldn't be getting crappy events. Like, it's not hard for them to copy and paste the fishing event from last year, or the Wardens event from last year, or the numerous really great events we've had. They always copy and paste content. Why can't they copy and paste events? Like, I don't really understand it, why people would just like settle for crappy events. Anyways, that's just kind of my honest thoughts. You know, the rant is over. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really curious to know, like, do people actually really like this event? Are they okay with it? Like, I want to know what you guys think about it. Do you agree or disagree? Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, support the channel. Got more videos coming soon. I wish this video was more positive, but I just personally don't like these events at all. I don't think they're very good. I think they could do way better.